Good morning, Chambersburg. Yesterday, I-81 Wayne Avenue exit, there was a vehicle that crossed over the barrier, got wrapped up in the line, and got stuck over there by the exit. Hopefully everyone's okay. Really haven't heard much on that yet. And Chambersburg Rec Department wants you to know parking at Memorial Park is limited. Plan on walking to the park. Absolutely. You will definitely be parking a distance from the park and walking. But that's half the fun. So plan on walking, grab a water or two, have a good time at the show. Should be a good one this year. Chambersburg Natural Gas Utility had record sales with record low rates in June of 2025. The utility sold more natural gas than any June ever, used to make a lot of the affordable electricity by Chambersburg Electric, and with the lowest rates in the state, the utility saved customers extra money. Yay! And the borough of Waynesboro issued a release talking about the reunification process to begin with Leland of Laurel Run families. 7:30 a.m. units were dispatched to a building fire at 120 West Main Street at the Leland of Laurel Run. The fire was extinguished quickly, but the building is without power. Residents and staff have been evacuated, and the Leland is working with American Red Cross, and the staff at the Leland will be contacting the relatives of their guests to discuss the reunification process. Hopefully everyone gets through that okay. And yesterday, Congressman Joyce of Pennsylvania's 13th Congressional District stopped by the firehouse. They talked shop and discussed grant funding. He looked over the apparatus and the equipment that was partially being funded by grants that his office assists with. Got goat? Missing goat alert. Apparently there's been a wandering adult goat outside of the Conicajig Institute, and as a result, they've got it penned in separately for you. They're looking for you. Come get your goat. That's a fine looking goat. Make lots of cheese and milk, right? You can tell I know nothing about goats. Shippensburg Community Fair's coming up, July 21st through the 26th. I gotta tell you, I've missed the fairs this year so far, so I'm hoping to get to this one. Shippensburg's usually a pretty good fair. So yeah, I'd go check that out. WellSpan Chambersburg Hospital has put out a release, a strong contract offer to WellSpan Chambersburg Hospital team members represented by SEIU. I'll leave a link that you can check this out in its entirety, but here it is. They're investing an additional $4 million in wage and benefits enhancements, including a new minimum wage of $17 per hour, holding the cost of team members' health insurance premium steady for 3 years starting in 2024, weekend pay differential to recognize the importance of those who fill in for weekend shifts, expanding to 6 employee assistance program visits per family member per year. So it looks interesting. Hopefully it works out good for everybody there and we're able to keep this going without a strike, but I guess we'll see. They'd love to see you at the Senior Center. Monthly activities for each of Franklin County's 8 senior centers, as well as monthly lunch menu, are available at the Franklin County Area Agency on Aging's webs page. There's a link. I'll leave that down below. You can also check that out at 263-2153 for more information. And it's time for the police report. Yes, the police report. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Access fraud. The Chambersburg Police Department is currently investigating an access device fraud in which the suspect stole the victim's credit card and utilized it at the ATM at 90 West Queen Street to withdraw funds from the victim's account. The male shown in this picture is a person of interest, but not necessarily a suspect at this time. If you believe you can identify the suspect pictured above, leave a tip on Crime Watch or contact the department at 264-4131. And in the Pennsylvania State Police reports, Trooper Megan Frazier is introducing the 5 most wanted for the Pennsylvania State Police in Chambersburg. There they are. July 1st, 2025, public drunkenness. Lincoln Way East, Green Township. The arrestee, a 40-year-old male from Ortana, PA. PSP responded to the above location for a report of a disturbance. It was determined the arrestee was intoxicated and caused a disturbance while inside the premises. Charges were filed through the DC for public intoxication. May 29, 2025, DUI on View Drugs, Green Village Road, Green Township. The arrestee, Patrick Cover, 44-year-old male, Shippensburg, PA. Troopers were dispatched to the report of an overdose on Green Village Road, Green Township, Franklin County. Troopers are investigating the matter. June 29, 2025, harass physical contact, Wayne Avenue, Green Township. The victim/arrestees, a 49-year-old male from Fayetteville, PA, and a 58-year-old female from Fayetteville, PA. PSP Chambersburg was dispatched to the above location for a report of an act of domestic violence. While on scene, the victim/arrestee number 1 was intoxicating, creating a disturbance in the view of the public. PSP Chambersburg investigating. June 2nd, 2025, assault, fear by physical menace. Plath Valley Road, Mental Township. The victim, 24-year-old male, Havertown, PA. State police were dispatched to a report of a dispute during a custody exchange. State police investigating. June 13th, 2025, theft all other, Lincoln Way East, Guilford Township. The victim, Sunrise Computers Electronics, Chambersburg. Stolen money deposited by suspect, $28,135.50. State police responded for a report of a theft. State police investigating. June 26, 2025, Title 75 misdemeanor felony. Hade Road, St. Thomas Township. The arrestee, Gregorio Garcia, 38-year-old male, Chambersburg, PA. PSP conducted a traffic stop on the above vehicle at the above location. It was determined the arrestee had an ignition interlock limited license restriction and was operating a vehicle without an ignition interlock installed. Charges were filed through the DC, illegally operating a motor vehicle not equipped with ignition interlock. All right, and that's been the news for today, July 2nd, 2025. I'm Frank. I hope you have a great day. Stay cool, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Have a good one.